What do you make the score at?
Huh?
What's the score? 6-6?
Yeah, it's 6-6.
6-6, red up. White walks the disc up to the center. White bricking the disc. White taps it in. White looks open side. Open side not there. Jason looking break side. Jason calls a foul. Jason probably mugged on the mark. Josh taps him. Nothing fancy. Jason is fouled, no contest. Jason looks, he looks deep, middle of the field, caught two hands. Two-handed grab, nothing to do. Dan Lehman looks on. He was there for the backup pass, but doesn't look like he's gonna need to. Score 7-6, White.
Yeah or nay? Just kind of push.
Pole goes up, 7-6. Open side. Just looking open side. Doinked. Forced backhand. Oh, lefty backhand that is. And it's put to BT and it's doofed. Looking open side. Open side to Swanson. Swanson looks under. Swanson throws it to my boy from John Carroll. Looks dump. Nice dump. Open side. Ratcheting. Up. Doesn't really step all the way around. Dan Lehman puts a nice forehand all the way in the back corner. Brandon Thomas catches it. No chance. Score is 7-7.
Dave Arders.
All right, so Team White is Icebox, and Team Red is Wumbo. Wumbo had a close win last week over Franz's team.
Swing, swing, swing.
Swing.
It was close until about
They were up 8-7, and they went on a quick run and put it up 11-7, and Franz's team really couldn't look back. But we can all appreciate this song right here. We're going to appreciate White being neck and neck with Red, Icebox, and Wumbo tied 7-7 if I'm not mistaken. Yes,
I believe so.
Tied 7-7, and here we are in the 34th minute. Jason Bethel looking to pull, looking pretty strong. He's a lefty by nature, but he's going to pull righty. He's one of the only people who is fully ambidextrous in the league. You give that guy a minute and he will throw it offhanded. Forehand, oh, narrowly grabbed, goodness. Moving to the open side, and there's a boost, and there's a boost, and there's nobody there to get it. Looks as though Swanee wasn't really expecting it, and puts on the brakes. Bethel coming to pick up. There may be a call on the field. Now, Franz, what do you think about this matchup? I'm looking at Swanson and Bethel. The body type is very similar, but in terms of their throwing capabilities, what do you see? Did you just see that fake?
Yeah, Swanson wasn't ready for that fake. Maybe after a few throws, he'll expect it.
Tell me about Jason's throwing capability with respect to Josh's.
I'm not exactly familiar with Josh's. You know, I know he used to play club, so I'm going to assume it's fairly decent.
But as far as Jason goes,
I would assume that both of them are, you know, pretty much on par, but I'm going to give a little bit of an edge to Jason as far as better thrower. Just
that's a fantastic throw right there.
He's got a few more tricks in the bag.
Oh, he certainly does. In my opinion, Jason is one of the premier throwers in the league, if not one of the best throwers in all of Ohio. He takes static throws to another level. He really has the ability to step out and make a play, unlike some other people in the league whom are sort of subject to throwing and shooting from the hip. You see Jason right there step out to the flick side and then put a giant backhand break, which is almost in. Thank you, Easy. And that's a textbook score in the middle of the end zone. 8-7 in behalf of Icebox.
Take 2 of the 3.
Give me those two. Thank you, sir. All right, friends, welcome back. Here we are at 9-6. We just got laid into by the fans, and they've decided that it is 9-6. Dan Lehman with the pull. Very nice inside-out backhand lefty pull, and deep in the middle of the end zone. Fielded, righty backhand to the middle of the field. Looking open side, looking break. Backhand to the open side, backhand to the open side. Faking backhand.
Dan Harder.
Swings to the backhand side, over to the backhand side, fully on. Looking flick. Doesn't really have anything. Really not making any full pivots. 360 fake, goes back to the dump. Dave Arters swings. There's a quasi fake. Is that Danny Young? Danny Young swings to the upside line. And then
A little bit of
a power forehand to nobody. Such a shame. I probably wouldn't have caught that myself.
I think it was just out the back.
It may have been in, but it may not have.
Okay.
The point being that neither of us were on the field, so we couldn't have decided for ourselves. Ball in their court. Disc gets tapped in. Middle of the field. Brandon Thomas looking open side. Brandon Thomas looking swing. Thomas looking dump. Thomas high stall count. Oh, wow, fantastic defense. Fantastic defense by Danny Young. Dry bones on Dan Lehman. Unbelievable. That may have been a forced turnover. It may have been an unforced turnover. Open side, like cheeky offhanded righty grab.
Part of that might be
God, that should not have been scored in the manner that it was, but congratulations to them. I think that makes it 9-8.
Yeah, I don't know who has
Yeah,
what.
no, we don't really know what
It's
the
either
score
9-7
is.
or 10.
It's either 9-7 or 10-6. My apologies. All we know is that this is a really good game.
7?
We've got
White has
9-7 in favor of White. 9-7 in favor of White. This has been sort of the run-of-the-mill for most Winter League games. You know, it's been within 1 or 2 points. If you look at this white line right here, you have a couple of very, very established players. You look at number 2 and number 3, Dan Lehman and Jason Beffel, 2 of the premier static throwers / all-around best players in the entire league. You get the disc in either of those guys' hands, anywhere probably within 30 yards of the end zone, and they will most likely throw it uncontested into the end zone. Nice all around, but it's not going to happen there. I would have zoomed in on that, but it really wasn't even worth it. Open side look. He's looking open side. Ooh. And good God. A lot more of the same, honestly. With people looking to make a big play, and it's just not happening. Jason Beffel throwing a big backhand, yet again, big backhand blade, and it's put down.
Powerful throw.
It's put down with 2 hands, and there's a foul on the call.
He doesn't use that much of a follow through. It's just kind of a lot of wrist snap.
No, you make a good point. I mean, when Josh is trying as hard as he is to cut down the open side aspect of that, all right, open side, there is a violation, and we're going back with it.
It's being marked by Dan Arters right now, who's he played really well last week.
All right, we're going to zoom in just a little bit so we can see what's going on here with this mark. All right, it's tapped in for Jason. Jason's looking open side. Jason's looking around. Oh, and he puts an inside out. And it really wasn't picked up the way it should have been. Owen's looking around. He's looking open side. Owen's looking backhand to the open side. Flick, backhand around, looking to the break side. Flick to nowhere in particular. He's looking open side swing, and backhand around. He goes a 360, and nobody is quite there. No, Owen probably would have been there for his own throw, so to speak, except he was the one throwing it, so to speak. Jason looks backhand again. That's sort of his MO. He's open all the time. Nice. And he's going ahead and boosting this one in particular, which was brought down by...
I think that was Dave Arters himself.
Was it?
No, I can't tell.
I don't think so.
That's Danny Young. It's tough to tell when it's this far away.
All right, swing goes to the middle. Swing to the middle. Open side swing.
Oh, Dave's not on the field, sorry.
Looking boost, open
Huge
side.
power position.
Open side, big power position.
Owen wanted to throw that, but
Oh, he's looking for the under. He's looking for the under right here. Nope, around. Around. Looking for it. Oh, backhand to the open side. Looking for a continue. Continue to the open side. Sierra. Sierra wants the open side. It's not going to be there. Oh, Sierra will continue to the open side. And that's a very, very nice finish. Gosh, at the cone. Congratulations. After what seemed like a lengthy point. Goodness.
I love corn and vegetables.
All right, here we go. I believe the score is 9 to 8.
You're putting pressure on me.
9 to 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that sounds right, because it was 9-7 when pink was down on the other side.
9 to 8 in favor of pink?
In favor of white.
In favor of white, thank you. 9 to 8 in favor of white. Swanson with a nice backhand inside-out pull. That pull may actually go out of bounds, and it will go out of bounds. Swanson's not really known for his moving hucks, or his static hucks for that matter, but that's okay because he'll get this D right away. He's on Brandon Thomas. Nice little matchup right there.
Sometimes distance is all you really need.
This is some good heads up play right there. Swanson staying on BT. Swanson wondering where it is. All right, disc in the middle of the field.
Nice hop.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, you might have missed how quick that happened, but the disc came literally straight up the field to the middle of the front end zone and was caught. Nothing in particular, no fantastics right there, and that's the end of the point. It's 9 to 9. Pardon me.
10-8.
10-8, thank you. 10 to 8. All right, here we go. It's 10 to 8 in favor of pink. White to pull. Big inside out backhand. Goes straight down to the left of the field. And that will not even be fielded. It will be taken to the break mark.
I'll run a side step. They ran this last week.
All right, I will do my best. Oh, blade to the open side.
It's Adam Armstrong. He played
Looking
for
to the
Bowling
open
Green.
side. Up, swinging it back to the middle. Swinging it to the middle. Looking around. Looking to the open side. Swing to the open side. Backhand. Backhand. Wow.
Again, Adam Skippy Armstrong. Played for Bowling Green a couple years
Yet
ago.
again, nobody knew where this kid was or who the spook he was.
He's rather athletic.
Congratulations on being there. 11 to 8.
10 to 9.
10 to 9. Thank you, my friend. 10 to 9.
They're feeding us a score at every single point, and we still can't get it right. Times left, which is always useful.
We've got Swanson lining up on the line. Telling his team whom to cover. Looking deep and deciding that he wants to pull it inside out instead of outside in. He's going to take a step back. Going to raise the disc, and he's going to go ahead and pull it. It's up. Very nice inside out. Oh. All right, well, I don't know if you saw that, but it actually hit the wall. Hit the mark right up there.
Fans don't like it.
It's a shame. It's too bad considering it was a very, very good pull otherwise.
Would have been great outside.
Yep. All right, it's been brought up to the line, and it's going to be checked in by Sierra. It's in. Looking open side disc. Carry with the disc. Looking open side. Swings it around, step over backhand of Dan Lehman. Dan Lehman looking open side. Looking to inside break. Swings it to the open side again. He goes strike. He looks with power. Power not there. Power looking around. Oh, he swings it. Wow, he puts a low sort of gimper to the open side, and it's doinked by Carey. And then it's picked up by Pink. Pink to the open side. Swings yet again to the middle. Looking big. Swanson looking big, and it's up. Oh. Oh.
Nobody's there.
And we wanted it just as much as you did, folks. This game is almost as close as mine was. Such a shame. Looking middle. Swings to the open side. Nice big fake to the open side. Decides to boost it. Nothing in particular. Oh, kind of a blade boost. I've done that before. That's when you think you've got an open side cutter on the open side, and then you realize that you don't actually have them, and you throw it anyways. Oh, Josh might do what I just talked about. Wow. Fantastic play by Jason. That's a very nice D. You know, I don't think he necessarily needed to do that, but he did it, and congratulations, you got a D. Franz, do you have anything to say about that D? It was completed.
I mean, I don't see, why didn't you need to lay out?
Because I thought he could have ran through it, but...
Okay. Yeah, I think he did kind of have position on him.
Oh, he definitely had position, but...
Maybe he felt some pressure from behind.
Oh, I'm sure he did. I mean, he's doing his best right now. Look at that first inside-out throw, not even completed. There's nobody in the stack to go ahead and run onto that. We got an inside look and around look, around to Jacob Hooks. Hooks double hands it, looks forehand again to the middle of the field. Forehand to the middle of the field, thrown to the open side. Looking to the open side, swing down the field. Swanson looking open side. Swanson double pumping. He's looking around, kind of a budget around look. And it's doinked. You know, Josh has a good form, but that around throw just needs to be like in his bread basket. There's no reason that it shouldn't be.
Yeah, that swing should be pretty fun.
That swing should be 100%. So we'll continue this theme as a doink, but big blade. Oh, and the blade almost completed as a second effort on behalf of White. You know, it was D'd and then it was not picked up. We'll go ahead and zoom out. We'll look at what's going on here. Swing it to the middle. Swing it to the open side. Man, the disc is just getting low as heck. See what's going on here. I don't think that's in, and I don't know if it ever would have been. Wow, big turnover, guys. Big turnover. That disc shouldn't. Oh, wow. Dan Lehman, nice fake. Got a big bid on the fake. Dan Lehman looking open side. You know Dan Lehman wants to throw a score right away. I mean, he's got the talent. There's no reason that he shouldn't be throwing a score right there. We're going to go ahead and look at the thrower as up, open side, middle of the field, middle. Oh, and we are turned over and we are looking the other direction. Here we are yet again. We're looking the other direction. Swanson is boosting it, and we are going to zoom in. Oh, and that is yet again another turnover, friends. And you know, there have been so many back and forths in the past few minutes. What do you think about that?
It's getting to be a long point.
A big time long point.
I mean, and the score's close. I think it's still 9-8 right now, right? This could
10-8.
This could be a turning point in the game.
10-8.
For sure.
If I'm not mistaken.
But you know what? It is. We have no idea what the score is. I'm sure we'll be better next game. Oh, nice layout.
Jason boosting it backhand. Yet again. And nobody there for it. That's probably like 6 turnovers on behalf of him.
He called a foul on that one.
Yeah, well, he might have been fouled last time too, but I'm not gonna lie. And when the guy throws the disc in that manner, he's bound to get a little contact each and every time. So I don't really know if it beckons that call necessarily. But
it's pretty tough.
Then again, I just lost my Winter League game, so read into it what you want. You know, read into it what you want. We're looking open side. Disc is off the open side. Looking over there right now, it's out of bounds. It's going to be picked up. Dan Lehman on the mark. Lehman forcing open side. Really, really hard mark. Oh, very nice forehand hand block. Wow, Lehman. You know, that was going to be a score, no doubt, but Owen just stepped out and Lehman just had a hand right in front of it. No chance.
Where are they going?
No, they're sucking each other off, but I think Lehman's about to take him deep. Oh, Lehman's got it in the middle. He dishes it to the open side. Oop, backing it up. Sorry. There is apparently nothing going on. All right, disc is in the middle. Boost it, boost it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's a chance that I caught that. There's a chance that I didn't. I think I caught that. Give me a few minutes, all right? I gotta put the shit in my car, friends.
Big hand block, and White comes up with it. Brandon Thomas with a huge sky over a pile of people. I could not tell who was in there.
12-9 White.
I believe that's Mish with the pull. Rather short, but it's going to be fielded by Dave Arter. He's just going to let it bounce. He's taking his time because there's no one marking him. Danny Young swings back over to Dave. Up, threads the needle to Adam. I believe this is Andrew Thompson with the disc. Looking for a strike cut. Finds Dave Arter right outside the end zone. And Pink comes down with the score, making it 11-9 Icebox.
I thought it was 12-10.
It was 12-9 White, but now it's 12-10.
Yes. 12-10.
There's less than 5 minutes to go.
Swanee's on with the pull. Dude, Swanee is such a boss.
So yeah, Pink needs to get the disc back and score within about 2.5 minutes.
So we got Daniel with the disc. Pink just needs to score this point.
That's true. They need one. They have about 2 minutes left.
Yeah, 2.5. I mean, they just need to score this point, and then it's within 1, and they're playing to stay on the field at that point. It's very simple. That's nice. In these situations, it's all about. Is that a foul? There you go. Okay. See, in these types of situations in this league, it's no longer about your ballers. It's about the middle of your roster making intelligent plays and throwing completions. And Josh Swanson, one baller just outplays another baller right there. The throw wasn't the best, but I mean, BT's trying to keep his team. They're trying to seal the game right now, and he just got rocked. Oh, dog.
Big power position.
Big play.
Who is that?
What is his name? Because he just threw the incompletion, and he now gets it back.
Well, we're going to work harder.
Daniel's going to the well.
There was a foul called or something. Maybe a travel. Sorry.
A minute 30. A minute 30.
Plenty of time for Pink to get another opportunity, but they're going to have to create something.
Dude, Mel knows how to manipulate the space by faking with momentum. So she cut the disc there. Daniel going again. That's a good call by Daniel. If your boy makes a play, it's down there, you might seal the game. If he doesn't, they got to go the whole length of the field.
It might be in.
Is this that? No, it isn't.
Look, Mel's going to fake at least once. pivot to pivot.
Brandon Thomas. I think that seals the game.
13-10.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
white.
same exact play that Josh made